Good morning.
Good morning.
And Happy New Year. Hey, Lauren.
Happy New Year to you.
It's Bernard Nomberg. It's Tuesday already, believe it or not. Everybody's hopefully finished their bowl watching for at least this week. Hopefully your teams have won. I know that in Birmingham we've got lots of course, Alabama fans, but there's tons and tons of Georgia fans as well. Should be a fun game next week. Again, it's Bernard Nomberg with the Nomberg Law Firm. It's 2018. It's our first Tuesday talk. I've got my friend Kriger Schwartz here with Collat Jewish Family Services, and we're going to talk a little bit about what the organization does and so forth. And welcome, Lauren, and Happy New Year to you.
And thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Well, let's start talking a little bit about CJFS. If you would, just introduce what the organization is and a little bit about what y'all do.
Sure. So Collat Jewish Family Service is a 25-year-old nonprofit social service agency. We are a United Way agency, and we serve the whole community. We help enrich quality of life and support independence, primarily for older adults, but we do serve people of all ages, all faiths, and all income levels.
And the name of the organization is Collat Jewish Family Services. Mm-hmm. And why, I'm sure folks who don't know the organization may ask, well, if I'm not Jewish, can I still be helped? You've got the name Jewish in the title of it. Kind of talk a little bit about that.
Sure. So about 30 years ago, the Birmingham Jewish Federation created Jewish Family Services to support members of the Jewish community who might be struggling, whether it be with mental health issues, financial issues, aging issues. And when we became our own independent agency in 1990, we became a United Way agency, and we agreed at that time that as it was in line with our Jewish values to serve the whole community. And over the course of time, our service to the general community has grown significantly. About half of our clients each year are not Jewish.
Mm-hmm. Okay. If folks want to get in touch with the organization, if they want to see if they're eligible for some of the services, or if people want to donate, how do folks get in touch with you?
So you can go to our website, which is www.cjfsbham.org, or you can call our offices at 879-3438.
Okay. I see our buddy who is now out on the West Coast. Hey, Spencer, we hope you're doing well. Happy New Year to you and your family. Thanks for watching us for a little bit. Any of you who are watching live, if you have questions, please just put them in the comment section, and as we go along the next little bit, we'll hopefully get to those and be able to answer any questions that you've got. Let's talk about a little bit more about the services that are offered. What are the most predominant services that are offered here?
So we have 5 main program areas. The first is counseling. We provide individual and family and couples counseling to people of all ages, but we do specialize in issues around aging and dealing with that journey, which of course is different for everybody and has its own ups and downs. We do a lot of caregiver support and coaching, as well as helping older adults deal with the losses and that are typical with aging. So that's counseling. We have a transportation program. You may have seen the big purple bus tooling around South Side and other areas of Birmingham. We provide about 4,200 rides a year on the bus for anyone age 60 plus or disabled. It's a handicap accessible van that goes anywhere within a 5-mile radius of our offices here on Montclair Road. So that's our transportation program. We have a case management program that basically helps people as they're aging look at their situation, assess what their needs are, and we help put resources into place to meet those needs. So for example, if somebody needs help with transportation, we will connect them to the resources for that. If somebody needs somebody to come in and sit regularly with their parent, we will help them access those needs. Through that, we also have an in-home personal care program for people who are low income, who cannot afford to go in the general marketplace and have somebody come in and assist them with things like meal preparation, bathing. So we do that regularly. And then our final area is outreach. And through outreach, we do a number of different things. Our most recent, most popular program is Cyber Seniors, where we help older adults learn how to use their laptops and cell phones and tablets. We connect them with college-age students, and they have one-on-one tutoring.
Oh, very good.
We also have a respite program for people with Alzheimer's and dementia. Operates 4 days a week, and heavily depends on volunteers to come in and work with people. It is a fun, happy, really strong sense of community place for people with Alzheimer's and dementia, and they have an amazing time, and at the same time their caregivers get a break.
Yeah, I'm sure. Those are all fantastic services, and I know that you've got an awesome staff here and very dedicated folks who are help to provide all of those services. Those people in the community who may be a little hesitant about signing up for services because they could be a little embarrassed, or they don't want to be known to their neighbors or family. Tell us how, from an anonymity, New Year, it's early, sorry.
That's okay.
How can someone communicate with CJFS privately to see if they're eligible for services?
Sure. So all of our services, particularly our counseling services, are confidential. So we, as social workers, which most of our staff is social workers, are bound by our own professional ethics, as you are as an attorney, to maintain confidentiality of our clients. So if somebody is interested in learning more about services, they can contact our office by phone, 879-3438, and speak to Stu Jaffe, who is our clinical director. Stu does all of our client intake. So Stu can talk to you on the phone and really explore with you what issues you might be having or concerns you might be having, and point you in the right direction. If it's not something CJFS can help with, then we do know the resources that are out there to help you get connected to the right thing in the community for you. We're not always the right place, but a big piece of what we do is help people find the right resources.
You guys seem to have lots of what I'll call the answers to questions that people who may become very stressed out because they don't know how to do certain things or how to take care of certain things for themselves. And whether it's pride or some other feeling a person may have, they just need to call you guys to get those answers.
That's right. We're just a phone call away. And I think what typically happens, particularly around aging, is it is a piecemeal system that is very difficult to navigate. And because our staff has the experience in working from the healthcare perspective, from the government entitlement perspective, from the Medicare perspective, understanding what housing options there are, understanding what in-home care options there are. It's very confusing. People, particularly if they've never been in the situation, knowing and understanding the difference between home health care and companion and sitter care and Meals on Wheels or bathing assistance. It's very confusing. So we have that experience and expertise to guide you along the way. For people who are hesitant from a pride and independence perspective, everything we do is designed to help people maintain their independence, not to take it away. So our purpose is to strengthen people. So we are about helping people be better and more and stronger and stay out living in the community as long as possible.
Lauren, all of this is just such fantastic information, and I hope that those of you who are considering using their services, considering maybe donating to CJFS, which is I believe, a United Way partnered
Yes.
organization,
Yes.
as well as a 501c3. So any
Yes.
donations would be tax deductible. Talk to your accountant, not to either of us about
Right.
that. Let me ask you about those folks who are hesitant about contacting because they're unsure of costs involved.
Sure.
How does that figured out?
So we do have a fee for most of our services, but everything we do is provided on a sliding fee scale based upon your ability to pay. And much of what we do, if somebody qualifies, is grant supported, and we can do at no cost to the client. So, for example, our in-home personal care, the average fee that our clients pay for that is about $3.40 an hour. If you call a agency out in the community, the average fee is about $18 an hour. So that gives you an idea
Sure.
of the way we slide. Same for mental health care. For people who don't have insurance coverage for their mental health care, our lowest fee is $1. And again, based on your income and your family size, it ranges all the way up to $90. But the vast majority of our clients are paying somewhere around $15 for services for counseling. And, we believe strongly, again, based in our values, that we don't want to turn anyone away based on their inability to pay. That's why we exist. Only about 15% of our revenue each year comes from fees.
Now most of the folks who have used your services in the past or currently using the services, I'm going to assume they live in the Birmingham metro
Yes.
community. What if someone who's in Anniston or Huntsville or somewhere not in our immediate metro is interested in some of the services? How do y'all communicate? How do you deal with those folks?
So a couple of things. So one is we deal all the time with family members who are living out of state, but have other family members living here who need support. So we often work with adult children from out of state around supports for their parents. That's very common. But we also will work with people in the Alabama community to help them connect to resources in their own community. Again, we'll do what we can to help get people to what they need, where they need. As far as counseling goes, we do not do telecounseling, but we are aware of resources that do. So if there are not resources in your community, we can connect you that way. I wanted to add one other thing, because CJFS is a nonprofit, people often do equate us with serving low-income people, and we absolutely do, and that's a big piece of who we are and what we do. But we also serve people of means.
Sure.
Because our expertise in serving older adults, particularly, we are able to provide a high level of service and high quality of service to those people who are seeking that assistance and have the resources to pay for it. So it's not just a service for people who are low income.
It really is finding answers for those people who really are seeking and needing answers.
Right.
And that, to me, whether it's representing one of my clients through the law or for what you guys do, it helps to take away some of that stress.
Yes.
And that's one of the keys in life to me is eliminating as much stress as possible.
Yes, we all need people to support us,
Yeah.
and that is life. That is life, and that's what we are here for at CJFS.
Now that it's 2018 and we're starting fresh new year, and it's unbelievably cold here in Birmingham, at least for us.
Right.
Let's talk about are there anything coming up on the CJFS calendar you'd like to tell the community about?
Sure.
Whether it's in the next couple of weeks, months, or sometime later in the year.
Sure. So our CJFS annual meeting is Tuesday, January the 9th. it will be at the Any Miles Jewish Day School. There's a reception at 5:15 and the meeting starts at 5:45.
It's a good thing it's not Monday night. I'm just saying.
I know, well, I know.
I bet that was
we
taken
actually
into
had a
consideration.
meeting. We had a meeting, a different kind of meeting
Uh-huh.
scheduled for Monday night, and somebody said, "Are you kidding me?" Change that. But the annual meeting will be a great opportunity to learn more, particularly about our outreach services. We're going to be featuring a lot of the new programming that we did over the course of 2017. We hope to be offering a new Cyber Seniors session
Excellent.
this spring. I believe with Sanford. Don't quote me on that. But we've been doing with UAB and Sanford students over the last year. We've served over 100 people through our Cyber Seniors program. So if you're interested in that program, you can contact Jennifer Nemeth. She's our volunteer coordinator and our outreach coordinator. Her email address is jennifer@cjfsbham.org. Again, you can call her at 879-3438. She keeps a wait list for older adults who are interested in being paired up to learn more about how to use their smartphones and tablets. And when we have a class, she will contact you, give you the dates, and get you set up to participate in it.
Sounds like a pretty good program, maybe for high school kids to get paired with seniors.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I don't mean to pause you for just a second. I see my buddy Morris Lilienthal in Huntsville's watching us. Hey, Morris, good morning, Happy New Year. And current LJCC President Allison Wheel is watching as well. Hey, Allison.
Hi, Allison.
What other, if any other programs are currently on the books you want to share at this time, or anything else to as we wrap up?
So we don't have anything special coming up with regard to set dates. Another interesting thing that we have been doing recently is once a month we have been hosting what we're calling memory cafes, which are for people with Alzheimer's and dementia and their caregivers to come to together. They are generally entertainment. We've had musicians come, all sorts from country to classical. And we've been doing that all year in 2017. We hope to be offering that again in 2018. Hopefully we'll get the funding to do that. And those are advertised both on our own website through our CARES program and through Alzheimer's of Central Alabama. They are open to the community. You don't have to be a client of CJFS to attend. And they are generally held at the Friedman Center for Jewish Life at 3100 Overton Road on Friday afternoons. So look for those through the ACA website and through our website to participate in that.
Excellent. Again, if folks are interested in the programming here, counseling services, want to donate, how do people get in touch with you all?
CJFSBHAM.org is the easiest way to learn about our programs and services and to donate online, or call our office 879-3438. We do depend on donations to provide the services that we're providing. We touch almost 1,000 lives each year, and about 35% of our revenues are from individual donors, so it's a very important part of who we are and how we function.
And when we finish here, I'll put in the comments section all the contact information for CJFS.
Great, we appreciate that.
Lauren, this is fantastic. Thank you for sharing all about Collat Jewish Family Services and the wonderful programs and services that you guys offer the community and have for 35 years or more.
Yeah. We're well. Thank you for having us.
Certainly.
You may not know this, but the Nomberg law firm has just moved upstairs
We are.
in the same building as CJFS. We're happy about that. We've been in this building for 25 years, so we were able to recommend it.
Very good. Guys, again, I'm Bernard Nomberg, of course, with the Nomberg Law Firm. You can always reach us at 205-930-6900. NombergLaw.com is our website. We're on Facebook, YouTube, etc. Thank you for spending some time with us. We'll be back again next Tuesday with another talk on the law at Nomberg Law Live. Jim Parkman, formerly from Dothan, longtime, well-known criminal defense lawyer here, is going to be a very entertaining interview. I've known Jim all my life, and I look forward to talking with him. And again, Lauren, thank you for being on here today.
Thanks for having me.
And we hope you guys are warm and have a good rest of your week.
Happy New Year.